Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy P Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And guess what? Your boy got something to say. I've been checking out Wolf P Network, and I remember a conversation that was like 2 Sundays ago dealing with Russell Wilson and Ciara. And for those who probably did not check out what happened lately, um there has been uh, a situation with men dealing with Russell Wilson and Ciara's uh, marital relationship. I did a video dealing with Russell Wilson claiming his love for Ciara. If you ever get a chance, check it out. Many men have considered him much of a simp for marrying Ciara, who is a baby mama to Future. Like let's ignore the fact that she and probably still is, who knows, was an R&B singing sensation. She could sing, she can dance, she was beautiful. She practically can do it all and nothing can happen to her. You know what I'm saying? Until Future. I mean, there was other guys in before him, but it was something about Future that literally changed the whole game to the point where she ended up being his other baby mama. Or, you know what I'm saying, she ended up being another, baby mama. And they probably were engaged at a point. But unfortunately, that didn't happen because Future he wasn't disciplined. If there's another word, but I probably will not say it on this platform, but he wasn't disciplined enough to keep himself away from other. You know what I'm saying? So to fast forward, Ciara did a video recently in his own Instagram where she is quote unquote twerking with she's basically topless, and she got a little skirt, and she had a product on her head. Don't know what type of product it is. Probably like a shampoo or something. Who, I don't know. But she's twerking in the squat position. And within the conversation, it's more the conversation of what the topic was basically. It was like, does this type of action affects Russell Wilson when it comes to sports, when it comes to him playing the game of football? Now, understand that at this point, as of right now, Russell Wilson is right now one of the top quarterback in the NFL. Debatable. He's one of the top quarterbacks of today in the NFL. Does this video affect him? Even though he responded and commented saying, wait till you get home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait till you get home. You know what I'm saying? But the conversation was based upon, does this activity that Ciara present basically affects the way his team looks at him, or how his team feel about, whatever the case may be. And within the conversation, everything was based upon sports and how men responds and react when they see their, whether it's friend, their co-workers, their teammate, see that, and then all of a sudden, in the midst of the conversation, one of Lapeef network panelists from Thursday like, for a side note, this is basically a little promo. Like, if you ever get a chance to see these conversations with Lapeef Network, please, Lapeef, let's talk. Check that out on Thursday. Please check it out. But check this out. Kay, who was one of Lapeef main panelists on Thursday, came on the show and would basically like try to change the whole topic and try to add a brand new conversation within the conversation. And she was like, why is y'all talking about Ciara twerking? Like, that's going, that's like that's bigger than what's going on in the community, in the black community or whatsoever. um However, this is me. The thing is, when men have conversation about sports and how certain things affects the sports, that plays a part in our community. Whether you want to agree with it or not, men, all men that always talk about sports, that's our thing. It's our community. It's like catching us in a barbershop, catching us at our friend's house, watching sports and this, that, and the third, going to the locker room and like, try to understand. If anything, Ciara twerking on Instagram or wherever she did it at affects the community. Believe it or not, it affects the community because it inspires young ladies to continue to think that this is okay. Like, it's okay to be a married woman and still display yourself as if you're single. This what's affect the community. It don't affect the community in a big major way yet. However, it basically plants the seed of delusion, thinking that if you do this, you will get this. When the truth of the matter is, and understand something, twerking is something that you probably should have be. If anything, Ciara should have kept that to her private home within the marriage between her and Russell. And one thing, as men, we understand something. If we're in a marital relationship, if we're in a marriage, certain things should not be on display. And now understand something, ladies. Understand something. I'm not against twerking, and if it's between you and your man, it's between you and your husband, not your boyfriend though. Understand, we talking about marital relationship. If that's between you and your husband, then keep it between you and your husband, because of the simple fact that according to the word, the bed of marriage is undefiled. Keep that on the bed, in the bed of marriage, not in public, because little do a lot of us don't little do a lot of us know what Ciara did. Basically, just let other men look at her in a lustful way. And according to Jesus, if a man looks at a woman out of lust, he commit adultery. So how in the world does this not affect the community? It not only do inspire young ladies to believe that it's okay to display some lustful activities in public with, even when you have a husband, but it also encourage men to look at women out of order. Because when you look at a woman out of lust, especially as a married man, let's not ignore the fact that when it comes to adultery, it's like a married man messing with another person, or a married woman messing with another person. Let's keep that in the context. What Ciara did, even though she's married, has caused a lot of dudes to commit adultery. And this may cause a lot of people to be upset with me for saying that. But if this is what it's gonna take to spark the conversation, let's go. Because little do women like Kay know, and people like Kay, it's stuff like that that causes Russell Wilson to lose focus on the game. It causes him to lose focus on his everyday life. It causes him to wonder if his teammates even respect him. Now, does it affect the community? Yes, whether you want to agree with it or not. If you disagree, cool. That's the comment board for a reason. But the thing of it is, it not only does it affect the community, it affects everybody from coast to coast, east, north, south, east, and west of this earth. Because it encouraged the misconception that a married, what, put it to you like this: Ciara is out there promoting a Proverbs 7 mentality, whether she realizes it or not, whether she wants to acknowledge it or not. And there's a lot of other so-called Christian wives in the celebrity realm that promoting a Proverbs 7 mentality. You don't believe me? Aisha Carey, Megan Good. And this is not me condemning them. This is me, but this is an example. There's a lot of things going on within our community, especially within the kingdom, that we need to address in a way that it is biblically sound, and people need to stop being scared, because at the end of the day, we need to address it and call it out for what it is. And I know people are going to probably call me out and use scriptures for calling Ciara out, calling Russell Wilson out, calling Aisha Carey out, calling Megan Good out, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, what I'm doing is basically sparking the conversation. I'm planting the seed of conversation, and hopefully it will replenish and be fruitful. Because at the end of the day, we as Christian men knows what's up. We as Christian women, we as Christian people needs to understand what's going on. Otherwise, we're just doing this, that, and the third. And the word may not be approving those, this, that, and the third. But that's just me. Like I say, like button, dislike button. There's a comment board. Use it. If you disagree, cool. But don't be disrespectful. Subscribe. Share this video. And who knows, in the near future, we'll probably take it live. Until then, it's your boy P-Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And as always, continue to sharpen one another. Support the kingdom. Take care and God bless. Laborers.